Let me guess, your company is in the market for a new call center software, and you've heard of AI and you've heard of bots or IVA, intelligent virtual agents. I always want to say interactive for that, but intelligent virtual agents. And the problem is that all these things sound really great, but the possibilities seem like they're endless. So it almost gives you like paralysis by analysis. There's so much information out there that it kind of gets overwhelming and really confusing. Well, an engineer from one of the contact center service providers that I work with asked me a question about one of my customers recently that was just a great idea, and it helps kind of clear up a lot of that confusion. It helps you kind of narrow your thinking a little bit. And I'm going to tell you what that engineer asked me in this video. But first, really quick, if you'd like my recommendations on the best call center software vendors to quote for your company, especially for things like IVA, reach out and contact me. I will help you make a lot better decision in a fraction of the time. More information on that at the end of the video, but just give me a call, send me an email. Don't forget also to take a look at our website, AeroCominc.com. On our website, it's super cool. You can browse call center software vendors by feature. You can also read about them, watch videos on them, and look at reviews on them as well. So it's a great place to kind of maybe start your process. But then after a while, you get to the point where I think you probably need to contact me and get some recommendations because there's just too much information out there. And as always, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what your opinion is. And all that stuff is what YouTube likes, and it helps get our videos out to more people. So please do that. I really appreciate it. Okay, so back to my story. I was helping a customer find the best vendors that they should be quoting for their call center software. And I was talking to one of the service providers and asking a bunch of questions to help qualify him for the customer. And the service provider's engineer said, what is the customer's top 3 phone calls that they either make or receive? And at the time, we were evaluating IVA for the customer. So it's a great way to kind of narrow down your thought process for IVA. So when you're thinking, how can a bot help our company? A great thing to ask first is, what are the top 3 calls that we're receiving or we're making on a regular basis? And what that'll do is it'll start kind of framing your mind of, okay, well, maybe it is things like taking orders, or maybe it is checking on an existing order, like order status, or maybe it's account balances, or maybe it's frequently asked questions, sales calls, things like that. You go, okay, what's going on? Maybe it's an outbound call where we're doing a prospecting call. So that'll help you think of, okay, now that's the call. Now, where would a bot be able to fit into that? Would a bot be able to do that? Would a bot be able to receive that call? And if so, what would they be able to do with that call? Would they just be able to maybe transfer it to the right person faster? Or could they answer that frequently asked question? Or could they give them that updated information like account balance or order status, stuff like that? So those 3 areas are going to have the biggest impact for your company. So that's why it's important to really think of those 3 most common calls, is those are the 3 calls that you're going to have the biggest impact if you are able to incorporate a bot or an IVA into your company's call center software. So I hope that helped a little bit. It definitely helped me in how I'm approaching things with my customers and the questions I'm asking my customers. Speaking of which, if you'd like my recommendation on the best call center software vendors to quote for your organization, reach out, send me an email, give me a call. I'm a broker for all the major vendors out there, and I've been doing this for over 20 years. So I work with all the major vendors out there. I'm familiar with them all. I know who's got a good reputation, who's got a bad reputation, who's got sweet spots in certain areas. And based on your company's requirements, I can quickly get you to the right vendors that you should be quoting so that you don't waste a ton of time calling a bunch of people that you've Googled and sometimes end up with the wrong vendor that you're signing up with. So give me a call. I'd love to help you. It's the reason why I do these videos. It's a great way to say thank you to me. If you've gotten something out of this video, just ask for my opinion. And how much do I charge, you might be asking? Good question. The service providers actually pay me my broker fees, so you don't have to pay me anything anytime. So there's no excuse to not to at least reach out and ask me my opinion. All right, so do that, and then also don't forget to go to our website, aerocominc.com. You can search call center software providers by feature. You can also read reviews, you can watch videos, read information on them. It's a great place to kind of start your shopping. And as always, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, ring the bell, and especially leave me a comment. I love to hear what you have to say. I want to know what kind of videos that you like, what kind of videos you think I should be doing in the future, what you liked about the video, all that good stuff. So leave me a comment. I always try to reply to all my comments, so you probably hear from me. If you do, I really appreciate it. Well, thanks again for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.